In this video, we look at a login screen designed with HTML. I demonstrate creating a similar looking multi-platform login screen interface, using RAD Studio 10.3. I also make use of a royalty-free background image, from pxhere.com, similar to the one used by the HTML designer. Firstly, let's search for the Wheatfield background image. Then save the image to disk. Next, we need a white user icon. We can get this from Icon 8, which can be installed from RAD Studio Get It Package Manager. We search for user, select 56 by 56 pixels for its size, select color, and save this image to disk. With our two images saved, let's now fire up RAD Studio, and create a new multi-device application. I change my form dimensions to 630 by 940. And drop an image component, where I will load the background image. To fill the screen, change the align property of the image component to client. Next, let's create the semi-transparent black background of the login window. Drop a rectangle component. Then set its fill color to black. Also remove its border by selecting stroke, and changing the kind property, to none. Now, we need to make this black background semi-transparent. Select opacity, and change its value to 0.7. Let's also make our corners rounded, by changing the X radius and Y radius, to 20. Next, we need to add the blue circle with the user icon. Drop a circle component, and change its width and height, to 120 by 120. Let's remove the border by again selecting stroke, and changing the kind property to none. Next, change the fill color to blue. I now add the user icon, by dropping an image component, and selecting our saved icon image. Now, since our user icon must be inside the blue circle, go to the structure window, and drag the user icon image component, onto the circle component. The icon is now part of the circle component. Next, let's center the user icon, through Align, Center, and slightly adjust its dimensions. Drop a label component, which we'll place inside our black background shape. Change its caption text to login, and color to white. Adjust text size accordingly. Drop another label for the username. And also adjust its properties, then move it into the back panel shape. We shall make a copy of this label, to create the label for the password. Let's now create the lines under the edits. Drop a line shape. Change its color to white. And select line type, bottom, for a horizontal line. We again move this component into the back panel shape. Align it horizontal. And give it some margins on the left and right. We will then place an edit box inside it for the user input. Align the edit box to client, with margin 20 on the left. Now, we need to make the edit box transparent. To do this, select Style Lookup, and choose Transparent Edit. Adjust the text prompt color to white, to make it more visible. For the password edit, we will change the text prompt to password accordingly, and enable the password property, to mask the password when it's being entered. Next, drop a circle shape, and stretch it to resemble the button. Remove its border, with the stroke property, and change its color to a matching blue. Again, move this into the background panel shape, align it horizontal, and give it margins on the left and right. Drop a label component, which shall be placed inside the button shape. Label it Login. And align it to client. Double-clicking our button shape, or selecting the Events tab and selecting OnClick, allows us to enter code for the OnClick event. In our case, showing a simple message. Next, we need to add Forgot Password. Lastly, let's add a shape, which will act as a panel to house our black background and the circle user icon. We will align the background shape to center, and align the circle icon to top, then horizontal. For this new panel shape, we remove the border with stroke, and set its fill to none, to make it transparent. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button, and be sure to click subscribe to get updates on more videos like this.